Hello, I'm Conchie, Chief Executive of Cornwall Chamber of Commerce. The latest delays announced about Brexit are going to continue the uncertainty for Cornwall's businesses. Only about 9.8% of Cornwall's businesses actually export, so I'm hoping the rest of them will really get on and just continue business as usual. And in fact, in our daily work at the Chamber of Commerce, we are finding quite a lot of business people who are very upbeat about this year's prospects in Cornwall. And I think there's something very special going on in Cornwall at the moment, and I hope we're going to cling on to that despite all this uncertainty. The overall impact of uncertainty varies from business to business. Like, we've got one member who's having to stockpile components from the EU, which at the moment he imports on a just-in-time basis, so they come in every day, and he's just not certain that come Brexit, which was supposed to be on the 29th of March, whether he'll be able to get those components every day. So he's stockpiling them, which is playing merry hell with his cash flow, and he's had to rent a field next door to the factory in order to store the metal, raw metal that's coming in to him. So he's one who's very badly affected. No deal is a very uncertain world, and nobody quite understands the impact that it will have. Some people who are long enough in the tooth to remember what it was like before we joined the EU have horror stories of documentation at every border, and of course world trade even within the EU has increased enormously since 1974. So there are some horror stories around what that actually might that might look like. We're hoping that the technological solutions to documentation and this sort of thing will mean that there are no barriers, that nobody wants tariffs, and that nobody wants the reduction of the customs union to mean that we can't move products and indeed services. Of course, those businesses that are doing computer games or whatever, they're not so worried about this at all, because they transfer their money and products around the world without having to go through ports. So there's a large part of the Cornish economy which will be unaffected, I hope, by this. What happens after Brexit, whenever that may be now, is very hard to ascertain. I'm hoping that business, trade, will be the voice of reason, which I think our politicians haven't been. So I've got high hopes that business people across the world will find ways of getting their products and services around without having to resort to the overcomplicated political solutions that have been top of the news for the last 3 years. So come on, trade, let's do it.